Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same.
Oh my God, please rise. Just rise a bit. But sometimes it's getting wider. But how we can read it, how we can predict that before we're making the decision. It couldn't be endless. It couldn't be endless. Hi guys, here is me, Anna, just right there at my favorite place to be. We're going to be trading on the pocket option platform, testing. I think it's not going to be kind of the best trade ever, but you know, we go into any experience just to get more experienced. That's it. So let's try it and find out how it's gonna be. Okay, we are just back to it. 347, 10 seconds candles. And how about the no? We're gonna go to the commodities. What happened? Why is that 88 and then 53? But I'm in the mood for that. We go in with the Donchian channel, CCI, and the zigzag. I do not promise that it's gonna be easy. I think it's not, because check your feelings. How can you imagine being easy profitable with the zigzag as the one of the three indicators? I mean, I'm sorry, I just got a little bit it's even funny or not funny. So zigzag, Donchian channel, and the CCI. Of course, the key indicator I think is going to be CCI. Then we're going to be just dumping all of that to the Donchian channel. And what's going to be with the zigzag? Thank you for being here. That's it. That's going to be the max of it. But maybe it's not that bad. Let's check it out. I'm actually interested. Okay. Look at this one. Just gonna a little bit less than we had it, and of course we're gonna get downward. I am saying of course because there is no rhythm to that. Okay. Let's analyze that all together. How about the zigzag? Okay, you're getting upward, and that's true, we're getting upward just at the same exact moment. Look at the Donchian channel. It's getting smaller, so we are kind of in the tube. This is like the turbulence. This is the moment when we're going to be thinking about changing the direction, because before we got it extremely wide. How about the CCI? Now we can see that we're getting downward, but at the moment when I was making my decision, if I'm being honest, CCI was like, okay girl, we're just getting upward, plus zigzag, plus all of that changing of direction, and the previous one was actually going downward. But the thing is, 10 seconds candles, plus so unstable indicators, that is this is what we actually needed to know. If we have this Donchian channel kind of narrow, we may be inside of that channel, because all of these candles are trying to get inside. So when it's so small, we need to think about these small fluctuations that are gonna be going, but sometimes it's getting wider. How about not this one? Almost the same. Look at this CCI. We actually the highest part. Seems like we're gonna be getting downward. Look at this Donchian channel. Seems like we are actually the highest part of it, and we may go downward just to cover all this channel. But I think we're gonna be still rising, and unfortunately, none of these indicators are giving us the right info about that. We're getting a bit downward now. I am kind of calm with that, because I think it's okay. It's kind of rare that we go in that upward with only green candles, especially small ones. That's almost That's almost impossible. With the big ones, maybe, but with the small one. And I don't know, maybe we needed at least one more indicator such as RSI just to think about the speed, just to think about all this changing that we may have, because right there I just guessed. That was my guessing that it may be not be changing, and I'd like to say that it's perfectly clear from this situation, but it wasn't. And now we're getting that one. Once again, look at this one. That's the crazy one. I'm gonna erase it, and we gotta get upward. Right there, I think that's a little bit still unclear, but I think with these rapid movements, we're gonna hit the bottom quite soon, because you can see that the candles, especially this last one, ooh, kind of big one. And right after that, especially when we already went that wide, I think that's gonna be the changing. We are supposed to see some changing, but how we can read it, how we can predict that before we're making the decision, I don't know. It's just, for me, if you see such a fast falling, this is actually the good place to buy. If you see that it's drastically getting downward, the price is drastically getting downward, maybe this is the good signal to get it buying. And sometimes I think just lots of the people, we are all with this, with the same psychology. You can see it just work, but it is crazy. I'm not satisfied. And what I was saying, we are all the same, and sometimes you need just to understand how people behave, and that's gonna be it. I am not happy with that strategy, and I am sad that my mood is actually so reacting on that. Enormously big downward trend, and let's go for something that's kind of safer. I think right there we're gonna get downward. Look at this one. CCI already kind of in the middle or just at the highest point, but you can see just a few candles. That actually means that all the fluctuations are going to be small. So this is maybe the key thing right there, because as I said, RSI would help, but without the RSI, you check the position of the lines of the CCI into that own chart, because if you can see just a few candles passed and the line is actually kind of at the peak, the all fluctuations are going to be small, because this chart is not adjusting. Only the line is changing its own directions. And right there, we were almost at the peak, so we're gonna get downward. Easy, easy. Can we trust it? In all of the cases, these signals, and now we're getting upward, of course, because all fluctuations were small. That's fine. We could go lower and we could go more upward, but it couldn't be endless. It couldn't be endless. I don't know. I want to finish that. I just made it one more, but I want to make that done. Yeah, look at that again. Again, we have the flat Dungeon channel. Kind of have flat CCI, almost at the lowest point. Look at that. We are actually kind of flat, but CCI is showing us that we are at the lowest point. So we do not expect that we're gonna get any lower. We could go lower. Wait, we could go lower, but for a bit, and then or it's gonna be the flat position, or we're gonna rise. In most of the cases, we rise because we change. How about that zigzag? What we can take from that? Nothing at all. Just nothing at all. I want to get my result, and that's it. And you can see that this is the third candle, but we are actually almost, no, we were in the middle of the chart. Oh my god, please rise. just rise a bit. Oh God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, guys, sometimes when you see that it's gonna be bad, you'd better be just, I don't know, leaving that idea. Do not make my mistakes. Try to create your own strategy that is going to be combined with the indicators that you trust and love. And me just getting disappointed, I'm thinking about my second coffee or third or fourth day just to get my mood boost up, and that's bad. That's really bad. So don't forget all the links below this video or just in my bio, and you can join me and be disappointed a little bit, a tiny bit, but together.